So he's saying huge weight is only harmful to such an arm fight. So he was basically saying that Hermes as well was having a hard time with the air.
And is there really an oxygen problem in the space? Saying light is difficult.
So guys, as we know, Levan Sagnashvili was having problems with oxygen, with breathing in his last super match against Hermes, and Denis Saplenkov was reviewing his match and he made a comment basically alluding to the fact that he believes that Levan should lose weight for his next super match so he has more endurance. This is what Denis Saplenkov said. So this is after he was reviewing the whole match. Basically, he was saying Hermes should not lose center. He should be stronger in the center.
Этот кусок, он оказывался в капкане, да? Ему уже было тяжело там что-то там перевести. То есть он просто тупо стоял, держал и ждал, пока Леван забьется и там просто отдаст руку.
Which is an accurate description that Hermes was essentially just trying to stop Levan at a certain point and then gas him out, transition to the press, which is what he was doing.
А Левану быть повыносливее. Даже не то, что он там как-то не мог висеть на нем, да? А в плане того, что потом, что произошло, да, ему стало там кислородное голодание. Плохо, это все вот, мне кажется, эта масса.
So he's saying huge weight is only harmful to such an arm fight, which if anyone knows that, it would be Denis Saplenkov, considering he's been over 300 pounds at certain points in his career and he knows the disadvantages health-wise when it comes to weight. He had certain health injuries as well. That was after his match against Devin Larratt. If you guys remember that one, Denis was in a very strong shape but had health issues. So it's looking like Denis Saplenkov is recommending to Levan that he lose weight here.
Затяжного варфайта это вредно. И вот оно приводит к таким вот последствиям.
So that whole video is on the True Power channel of Denis Saplenkov reacting to the match, but basically he's suggesting that Levan lose weight. And as it relates to Levan talking about the match between him and Hermes, he was saying at one point that it was due to bad air, bad oxygen in the arena there. And then he said that Hermes also had that same problem in a video. This was the video where Levan had returned home. So he was basically saying that Hermes as well was having a hard time with the air. Lack of air, but he's saying there was too many people maybe in the crowd in the arena. It was too packed in or something like that, but I don't know about that. It's probably just because of his weight. You know, he's such a heavy dude, it's going to be hard to breathe. Like he's saying Hermes as well was having a hard time breathing. So he said he thought he was going to pass out basically at the end of his match, but he said that Hermes was also having problems with the air in there. But in an interview here with Arm Wrestling News, Hermes actually said otherwise.
And is there really an oxygen problem in the space in Dubai? Everyone was saying light is difficult to breathe, the temperature is high.
No, I remember inside in the space. Match, it was very cold, a lot of air.
Cold, okay. So he's saying it wasn't hot.
But yeah, the difficulty of this match is because that is very very hard. You can, if you are not a lot cardio.
Exactly. So it almost seems like Levan was making an excuse there when it comes to the air in the arena. In fact, I read the comments here, and one of the top comments that I pinned on my video when I talked about Levan and him coming back from the match, his thoughts was, yeah, he actually might be right. Airflow may have been an issue being surrounded by all those people, but clearly his weight and cardiovascular fitness are the main issue. But I don't even think the air was an issue probably. I mean, you know, it comes down to who has the better cardio at the end of the day. And being over 400 pounds is certainly not going to help with your endurance. As Denis said, it's only harmful. Obviously, we know Levan has the strength, but the endurance may be the factor. So he's going to have to get that in check for his match with Morozov in July.
To do like this without air. But I don't feel not too much oxygen in the air in the space.
People are saying your name as well. The Georgian team is saying that the temperature was high, it was hot, and oxygen was less. And people in the comments are saying Hermes also said that there was no oxygen.
No.
He said no. I don't know what that hand gesture is, but he
I
said
never
no.
said this.
I said, I
read
never
the
said
comments,
this.
They were saying
No, the third, fourth round, I don't have a cinema because of it was very hard this
Yeah.
match.
Right. So the endurance is just due to the fact, the cardio issue is just due to the fact that they had an absolute war, absolutely hard, tough match, and that's obviously going to increase your heart rate and make it hard to breathe, as it is in any sport where you're exerting yourself to a large degree. But anyways, do you think Levan should lose weight? A lot of people have been suggesting that. I think that's probably wise. I think him at maybe 360 or 370 would be absolutely dangerous. We know he has the strength, but if he can get that endurance in check, I think he'll be in a much better shape to win more matches, especially against a guy like Morozov, who is known for having really good endurance. He outlasted Dave Chafee, won 3-2 in an endurance match, basically, once he was able to stop Dave Chafee. And according to Hermes Gasparini, Dave Chafee had more side pressure than Levan, but Levan had more back pressure. That's what Hermes said. So it's going to come down to if Morozov is going to be able to get a stop against Levan, or we'll see if Levan cuts weight, what his strength levels are going to be at. But what do you guys think on this whole situation when it comes to the airflow in the arena, as Levan said, and should he lose weight, as Denis recommended? Let me know your thoughts.